Hey everybody, this is Mr. Lawrence. This is the Piano Adventure series by Nancy and Randall Faber. Right now this particular video is by special request, but it'll stay in the video log of my channel. This is actually page 15 in lesson book 2B. So this is quite further ahead than most of you are, but I had somebody request that I do a video on this because this is one of the songs that they're on. And so anyway, let's take a look at this one real quickly. It's called Boxcar Rumble. Okay? Now some things to pay attention to is ultimately, once you learn it, this is the metronome marking 100 to 112. For fun, I like to even take it a little bit faster. But anyway, until we get to that point, some things to take notice of. Start soft. Then we have the crescendo to loud. Okay. Then it remains loud for a while. Okay. And then it moves to mezzo forte, medium loud. And then we have a slight decrescendo right there from medium loud to medium soft. And then it gradually gets down to soft. Okay. Something else I want to make mention of is the intervals, because by now you should be paying attention to the intervals. Okay, so we have a G on the bottom and then a D on top. The G to D is a fifth. The G to an E is a sixth. Okay, and the page right before this, on page 14 of level 2B, we are introduced to the sixth as an interval. Okay, we also have an interval in the right hand. We have the B up to the G. So as we look at those carefully, well, I was going to turn my phone, but that's okay. G, and we go up fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so G and D. Okay, and then, so that makes us G to an E is a sixth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we go right there at the beginning, okay? And then when the right hand joins in, we start that on a B, and then it goes up to the G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And then we have this little section here where it has the B and the G, and then it just simply goes down in these sixth intervals, okay? So we have 1, remember quarter note gets one beat, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it ends down here on another B on the bottom and G on top, which is another sixth. So this song is full of sixths for the right hand especially. Okay, and then we look over here, notice the B is flatted in this measure. So it's a B flat and G. And then it goes back up to the B, natural. So we have this. This is how this would look. B, and then B flat. Let your thumb play both of those. Okay, that's the most appropriate way of doing that while your fifth finger is on G. And then the last feature for the right hand, B, G, F, your hand is already set for that. B, G, F. Okay? Now something else to take notice of, since I just spoke about the end here, that G right there is 8 VA, which means an octave lower than G, that bass G, or that particular G right there. Okay? So that G right there is already, as you see it, it's already 2 G's below middle C. So with the added octave lower, that becomes 3 G's lower than middle C. Okay, so I'm going to turn my camera sideways so I can try to capture that a little better. Here's my middle C. Okay, so we're not talking about this G. We're not talking about this G. This is what you see. We're actually talking about all the way down here close to the end. Okay, so that's your last key of the song. Just make sure you get that. Okay. Also here at the end, we have a pedal marking. Boom. It's the only time in the song that you press the pedal, the damper pedal, or as I like to call it, the sustain pedal, because it holds things. It sustains all these notes to the end, all the way to the end. Okay? So you got to make sure that you count in this song. All right? It's just 4 times, so you just count to 4. I'm going to play this for you so that I can use both hands. My video is going to black out for just a moment. Okay, but I'm still recording, so stay with me. Even though it's a black screen, listen up. Okay, so I hope you noticed that I brought the dynamics in there, tried to start a little soft, went loud, brought it back down just a little bit to mezzo, medium loud. I was going to say mezzo loud. Okay, brought that back down dynamic-wise to mezzo piano, and then I softened it up there at the end. Okay, notice the F has a fermata, the G has a fermata, so that means you're going to hold these notes out for just a little bit longer than they're intended to be. We have a whole note, 4 beats, half note, 2 beats, but I held it out, especially because it's the end of the song, but the fermata is a great reminder to just hang on to those a little bit longer than intended. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video now. That's kind of a long time on this particular song, but you're gonna find that happens a lot in this level. So, hope you enjoy. Talk to you later.